friends, welcome to Play It Meow. My name is Stephanie, and today we are going to be playing Strange Horticulture. Today is Mystery Monday, and we've played Nancy Drew and Frog Detective, and I thought we could play this game. It's intriguing, it has a very interesting plot, and it's pretty relaxing, and you answer questions and help out people with plants and potions and stuff like that. I thought it would be very fun. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's play. All right, we're going to start a new game. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Day 1, Friday. Oh, this is just, if you have trouble reading tiny print, you can hold shift to zoom in. Nice. It's very ambient, just like the kind of dreary and spooky with the rain and the piano and everything. I've found it. An excerpt on the elusive wandering Bew. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone, P.S. Give Hellbore a good scratch behind the ear from me. Is that our kitty cat? Oh, it's a little kitty cat. So precious. I have a little black kitty cat. He's in his little cat tree. Okay, so these are all our plants. Oh my. And there's our watering can. Is that a note? Oh. Okay. We have a drawer here. Letters. Dangerous plant. Grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Keep it secret. Do we have a map? Oh! Okay, the will to explore. Yes, so that's like our meter that we need to fill before we can go anywhere. A map. Well, we should open our shop. We should start by opening our shop for the day. Victoria Gray. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day, surrounded by plants. I agree. I think that would be nice. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night, I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has got the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. St. John's Poppy. Okay, let's check out our book of plants. Okay, St. John's Poppy. Okay, the vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. Flowers of the St. John's Poppy are bright red with a yellow center. So that is probably this, right? Bright red, yellow center. We can put it here and look at it more closely. The flowers are red with a sweet scent. Yeah, I bet that's them. Okay. Use plant. Hooray! Plant identified! Ooh. So we got a new page for our book. And I did turn on, there's a setting in here where you can turn on auto labeling so that when you use a plant and you figure out what it is, it'll automatically put the label on for you, which I think is cool. So, okay, and then we have a check mark here that we've used that plant and identified it. I'm gonna put that back in our drawer. Oh, we have a magnifying glass. Oh. Do you think that's hellebore or hellebore? How do you pronounce the kitty cat's name? Kitty cat. Okay. And what's this? What's this? Let's put that in there. Okay. Oh yeah, so we have stuff that we need to do. Okay. So let's see if we can get to... Yeah, let's see if we can get to here, and the sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Okay. Where is that? Will to explore. There we go. Okay. Hills to the northeast. So probably here? Let's check it out. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing, too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. Plant. We got a new plant. Hooray. Okay. All right, and now this is check marked, so we've done what that is. I think we can archive it now? Okay. And our will to explore is low. So maybe let's wait to do this one until we have explored a little more. David Schaefer. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants though, eh? Got a letter for you. Oh, thank you. Oh. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Oh, that's so sad that people were mean to him. I don't like that. You be nice. You be nice. Here, let me move myself out of the way a little bit. Let's see if that's better. And I'll try and keep all my letters and such out here, but I want you to be able to see the pretty plants. There we go. All right. We have more will to explore. Let's see. Okay, so let's go to the library and okay. If we right click on it, then it zooms it in for us. Nice. Come to the library in Ambleside. I will. Where are you? Here's Undermere. That's where we are. Ambleside, up here. Okay. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. We have 2 book entries. Gilded Dendra and Wandering Bew. Hooray! Alright, let's tuck our map away. We've done that one. Okay. Are there any more people? Oh! Gilbert Ames. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. Oh, here we go. Here's the mystery now. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way round, down through Backbarrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've brought Fennec from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. Well, excuse me. Alright, lemon dandy. Let's see. Lemon dandy. Here we go. It's a poofy one. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. It's curled leaves. Okay, let's see. It smells of nothing that I can detect. Maybe that's not it. Let's start... Oh, this looks like it has curly leaves, right? The smell is faintly off-putting but not overpowering. Well, what do you think? I think that matches. Oh, thank you, Connor with Cat. He stopped in to tell me that it sounded okay. Okay, I think this is lemon dandy. Let's use that. We were right! Collect! New plant acquired. What plant did he say he was giving us in exchange for the lemon dandy? You don't remember. Okay. We'll figure it out. Okay. So where did we say we were going to go? Ooh, let's do this letter. This letter. Okay. This poor man. And he said, okay, in the woods to the south of the town. Okay, so he started out Gosforth. And then he went to the woods to the south of the town. And in the northeast corner of those woods. Okay. Let's check it out. All right, it was this one, right? Gosforth. Okay. Gosforth. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Okay. If you look at the very top of the screen, you can see like it has, you know, there's numbers and letters. So you know, like this is E3, which is really nice. It's very helpful when you're having to navigate. Okay, so the south of town, and it said the northeast corner. Let's check it out. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. Okay, collect plant. New plant. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, and now this is check marked. We figured out that. Let's put that there. All right. At some point, we're going to have so many flowers, they're just going to be all over the place. So it might be good to, I don't know, we'll have to organize them at some point, but... All right, and put this away. Okay, next customer, please. Faye Swift. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. So spoopy. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. There's a monster. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. Okay, she needs forest camphor. Okay, let's look in our book of plants. Forest camphor. Okay, the strong-smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping draughts. The camphor produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. Okay, I feel like it's this. Closer inspection, let's see. It's pungent but not unpleasant. The bulb is a soft yellow. The leaves are waxy. I feel like it looks like that, right? It says it has a strong smell. Dark blue cluster of Let's try it. Let's try it. We're right! Hooray! Plant identified. Forest camphor. And we got another book entry. Butterdale. Huzzah. Alright. Put this over here as being identified. So if you guess the flowers wrong, I believe you get this down here, which now I'm covering this. Okay, let me move myself again. Down here you get a rising dread. So when that's full, I don't remember, but something bad happens. I don't know what it is, but okay. I'm just going to cover that. Let's hope we don't have to look at that. Okay, close the book. Do we have anywhere else we need to go? I don't think so. Let's just talk to people for now. Nora Butterfield. Got any wandering bew? That always reminds me of, oh, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the bew, if you've got it. Oh, that was the page that we just got. Remember when we went to the library to talk to our friend? She gave us the page on this. So, wandering bew. Let's see. So called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. Excuse me? It has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. That is horrifying. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the nickname Finger's Bane. Okay, so we need a mushroom. And that's super spooky that this mushroom moves. Or fungus, or whatever. Okay, so it has the gills on the underside of the mushroom form flowing lines. Okay, can we take a closer look at this? It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Okay, it didn't say anything about that. Let's look at this. Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red warts protrude from the caps. Okay, so maybe it's this one. Could be that. I don't think it's that. Doesn't look right. Oh, even more plants over here. Oh my. Maybe we should gather our plants together a little more, so we're not searching all over the place. There we go. We will need all this space eventually, but for now, we'll just scooch everybody in here. Get closer, friends. Time to snuggle. Okay. And here we go. Okay, so of the two mushrooms that we have, and I think sometimes when you're going through this, you don't have the plants, but I'm gonna hope that this is it. Otherwise, we'll need to go exploring or something. So, all right. Yes, we were right. Okay, Wandering Bew. And we got another book entry. Lady of Summer. How pretty. Oh, closed. We are closed. All right. But we have all this will to explore. Should we try to go somewhere? I don't know. Maybe just pick a place. Just pick anywhere on the map and just go exploring. We look at... Tarn Crag. Let's look there. What's there? I reach the top of the crag in double quick time. Below me, the tarn glistens and shimmers in the sunlight, enticing me with its deep blue hue. All around me, the fells. I almost said fellas. The fellas ripple. No, all around me, the fells ripple into the distance. After searching high and low for anything of significance, I decide enough is enough and head back. All right, so there wasn't anything there, but, you know, we looked around. That's nice. Okay, put our map away for now. And we will end the day. So good first day running the shop. Ooh, get cards. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Who is she, I wonder? Row H, the Third River. Okay. Saturday. Okay. Oh, look, see, and now our will to explore is up again. There's a kitty. Kitty. Precious kitty. Precious kitty. What? Indy probably thinks I'm talking to him. He's asleep in his tree, the cutums. Okay. Let's check this out. Row H. Okay, the Third River. Row H. Row H. Okay, 1, 2. This is still the same river. So, 3. Let's check it out. Oh, it disappeared. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, we got a new plant. Hooray! Okay. So what's up? Somebody found something in the library they weren't supposed to find. And then one of our customers told us about like a dream she had where there was like a woman with a mask and then a monster. Right. Isidore Burbridge. I love these names. They're so cute. Bring me a sample of epistemesis and be quick about it. That darn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. Harumph, harumph. Well, epistemesis? Gotta look in our book. Alright, we'll have to kind of look through this then and see. Okay, right under here. He must be giving me the fancy name. Oh. Gandhi root. A plant with medicinal properties that aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Alright, so let's look through here. What plants do we have that look like it could be that? How about these? The leaves are coarse to the touch. Okay. Let's try that. Yes! Okay. Oh, and we got a page. Nice. I'm going to move you over here with other ones we have identified. Gandhi root. Okay. Did you see the kitty? It was so cute. Like, ah. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. Ooh, there's a wax seal on it. You don't see that very often nowadays. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found... Oh, pardon me. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Well, cool. Old slate mine at Hard Knot. Okay, so where's Hard Knot? Hard Knot. There we go. Okay, I think we go here. Okay, an iron gate rusted by years of abandonment sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, but it won't budge. Locked. Oh, if we use clavilium, huh? Do I have any of that? Clavilium. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Is that heart-shaped leaf? The flowers are made up of many smaller blue petals. They smell pleasant. I don't know. Does that... That's close for now. Let's think. Maybe this? Smooth, waxy leaves. That doesn't look heart-shaped, though. We moved all our plants over, right? Okay. It's none of those. I don't know. Means leave a waxy finish. No. My fingers ache from handling this plant. Probably not that. No. Maybe we don't have it yet. I mean, this is the closest we have. We could try it and see if it works. Oh, it worked! Okay! Clavilium. Alright. And we get a book entry. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I am rewarded. Oh, we get 3 plants. Oh my goodness. Look at them. And all those mushrooms. Hooray. Let's put all our mushroom friends together. or a fungus together. I have no idea if this is a fungus or not, but I'm putting it with the other fungi. And this we can move over to the other identified plants. Awesome. Okay. Man, the music is just so, like, peaceful, but also mysterious and suspicious. Okay, let's move that to the archive. Right. Next customer, Reuben Ward. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. The witches. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. The leader of the witches is dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Fox button. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. This looks right? It smells of nothing that I can detect. This kind of looks like those leaves, don't they? Alright, we're gonna go with it. We were right! Hooray! Fox button. Ooh, Grimlock. Yes, please. Interesting. Oh, so there was a murder. So the head of the witches in the woods has been murdered. Ruh-roh. Next person. Victoria Gray. So he must be like an inspector or a constable or something. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's poppy. There's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Ah. Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. Harlequin blue. Harlequin blue. Okay, when the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with a downy pappus, which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Oh my goodness. That's super spooky. Just screaming plants. Maybe this one? Blue flowers, light, airy scent. Bushy blue flower heads. It could be this one, I think. Probably. Let's check it out. We're doing great. We've guessed all the correct plants this time. Hooray. Shimmerlung. Okay. Do we have... I don't know. Should we go explore somewhere? We're here. We went there. Sedberg. What's that? Sedberg is one of the many towns in this vicinity that has made its wealth from the wool trade. Indeed, as I explore its streets, I see a farmer shepherding his flock to the monthly market. I had hoped to find a plant to add to my collection there, but there is nothing that catches my eye. Oh, okay, that's fine. Hello, kitty cat. Oh, so precious. So precious. Oh, spooky. Bethany Coleman. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The Sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Oh my. So they want us to help solve the murder. Oh. Mary's breath. Okay. The wide, waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Okay, wide, waxy leaves. The veined leaves have a waxy finish. Okay, so what about this? Smooth, waxy leaves. Oh, good. Okay, so we have a couple waxy leaves here. I'm guessing it's one of those. I don't know which, though. Should we look through our book and see if there's a drawing that looks like those other ones? Let's see. Yeah, that wasn't super helpful. Let's try this one. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that was 50-50 there. Collect. Okay. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore, across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Arduina. Oh my goodness. So there's witches in the woods. Their leader was murdered. They don't know what's going on. They've asked us for help. We just bound ourselves to secrecy. Okay. Okay. Deep in Grisdale Forest. Grisdale Forest. Okay, that's here. A mile from the lakeshore, across from Torver. Okay, let's see. Okay, a mile from the lakeshore, across from Torver. So here, maybe. Ooh, you're right. Okay, sorry about that. There was chaos afoot. My phone kept buzzing. All right. So, we found them. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table draped in silk is the Arda. There's not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black. Her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Do you know what could do this? Asks my escort. I set to work. Ugh. Wren. Okay. Wren. Is that in here? Wren. Okay. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons and so can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. Okay, so it's no flower. And it's gonna smell unpleasant or pleasant. It has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. Have we known death or not? The long leaves. Okay, so it has long leaves and no flower. Let's think. Well, this looks like berries. Small red berries. Okay. I feel like it's got to be this, right? Oh, we were right. Good. Okay, collect. And we got another book entry. Gray Sandfire. Ooh, ah. I extract a sample of the Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing. Gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. So she was murdered. Ruh-roh. I feel like we knew that, but now we know she's poisoned. Poison murdered. Oh no. Okay, let's move the wren over here. For we have identified. Look at all these plants we've identified. This is great. It's 10 identified plants. Hooray! Okay, flowers and flowers. Okay, let's use this thing. Ooh, let me move that over to Arctic because it's done. Isadora Burbridge, I'm this close to reporting, you half-wit. Excuse Excuse me? The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. I think we should sick our cat on him. I need to think carefully about which plant to use here. My actions could have consequences. Let's poison him. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? Butterdale. Okay, Butterdale or Meekdew. Okay, Butterdale, often found growing in clumps on valley sides. Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Okay, and then what about Meekdew? The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller flowers make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Okay, so we can either give him painful sores or help him out. I mean, he has a grumpy pants, but I feel like he should just come in and been like, hey, I have a rash. Can you help me out? Instead of be like, you did this to me. I didn't, but I'm gonna. No, we can be nice. All right. Dark green leaves. Okay. Flowers may smell buttery. Oh, the purple flowers have a light buttery scent. Nice. Okay, I bet this is it. We'll give him that. Collect. Oh. Okay. Butterdale. Put this over here. Move some of these friends over. We're getting a lot more plants. We're gonna need more room. There. Okay. Close. Put that there. Should we try and explore somewhere? Close my eyes. Why did I come here? I don't know. I just clicked. End day. All right. The cards. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Oh, yeah. So this is that first one. So that the mysterious she found a book tucked away somewhere, and then after studying it, she was it must have been like a very not good book, and then she said she would hide it. Okay. So this is cool. So we're like getting a mystery, and then we're also getting like the other side of the story in little pieces. That's cool. Okay, north of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinkle Crags. Oh man. Okay, can we look at this map a little first? Or the will to, okay, can we, all right, can I take this out? I can. Oh, good, good, okay. North of Hawkshead. Where is Hawkshead? Probably to the south. Hawkshead. Where's Hawkshead? Oh, there's Crinkle Crags. It mentioned that. South of Crinkle Crags. Okay. Where's Hawkshead? Oh, Hawkshead. There it is. Oh, I didn't expect it to be that far up. Okay. So south of Crinkle Crags, north of Hawkshead. Okay, so it's got to be on line E. West of Rustland. Where's Rustland? East of Lowick. Rustland or Lowick? If you see it, put it in the chat. Oh, Lowick. Rustland. Okay, so it's 17 is our column. So E17. Right? Okay. Oh, we did it. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. Oh. They're spooky. Ooh, those are pretty. Man, I'd like to have some of these flowers in my house. Not the one that causes sores when you touch it. Okay, Wilbur Miller. Oh, he's a new friend. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it? Something or other. Oh, good. I'm no green-eyed drayer, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Okay, let's look at our book. Oh, Lady of Summer. It told us. Nice. Okay. Lady of Summer. Okay, the leaves curl around delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Man, I need that. Leaves curl around delightfully. Did we already use that? No, that was Lemon Dandy. Okay, so Lady of Summer. Curly leaves. Attractive flower. Oh, maybe this one? Go sweet smelling dark flower. It could be that, right? Well, here. Let's scoot it over. It could be that. Has two little, what do you call those? The things in the middle of the flower. It's kind of this shape, curly. Let's go with this. We are so good at deductive reasoning. Okay. Well, Sherlock Holmes up in here with the plants. Okay. Kitty cat, I see you. Right. Next customer, David Schaefer. Oh, the mailman. They're saying the artist's been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. I love how there's like the secret sisterhood, but like everyone knows about it. Ooh, another wax-sealed envelope. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Do we have a plant that can keep us warm? Let's read. Strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. We don't need that. We don't need that. Hypothermia. Drought may use leavings from the brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, brimlocks produce small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Small yellow flowers. Leaves are waxy and tough. Smooth, waxy leaves. I don't know if we have that plant yet. Do we? Well, we haven't discovered it because it doesn't have a check mark on it. Do these look like those same leaves? Man, it's so hard to tell because that other plant too, when it was like, oh, waxy leaves, you know, there were two that had waxy leaves. It's like, well, I don't know. It's waxy and tough, and these are smooth, waxy leaves. I don't know. Maybe we keep this one for now and see. Letter. Are you in there, letter? Okay. Norman Lee, this plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Oh my. Ooh. We have a suspicious mushroom. A cursed mushroom. I've never heard of such a thing. So far, there's lots of strange things going on with horticulture. The horticulture is strange. The town is strange. There's witches in the woods. We have a lot going on in this game. Okay, let's scooch these over. Okay, man, we're growing. All right, I just moved a bunch of stuff over so that we'd have more things with our for our plants. Okay. Simone Green. Hellebore. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. Aw, I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. Oh my gosh, that is a whole thing. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again. I could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. Man, I could use some too, if that helps you stay awake. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Okay, so red pike, Sedberg. Here, take this. Common trouse. Okay, I gotta go before I forget. Common, or red pike, Treadbird, right? Red pike? Is this one? Oh, I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. Okay. And that was, what was that? That was common something, right? Common trouse. Despite being described as common, the trouse can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Okay, where did that new plant go? Where'd it go? No, it wasn't that one. Where is it? Where are you? Common trouse. You're so elusive. It wasn't this one. No, because that was the one we were just looking at. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. It's this one. It's this one. Okay. Yeah. No flower, sparse leaves. Against eye strain. Oh. Well, I could use that too. I thought it was to help you stay awake. Let's put a little taggy on it, because we know what it is. Can I tag you? Oh yeah. Okay. Let's do common trouse. Okay, and let's make it purple, because we haven't officially used it yet, but we're pretty sure that's what it is. Alright, so let's do that and put this away. Okay, just like to keep myself organized here. Next customer, Verona Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know that what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Oh, so she's the witchcraft performer. Huh. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Alright. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in future. And what are we gonna do? Have you got any shimmerlung? What is that gonna do to him? Oh no. The dried stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Oh! Flowers grow wrapped in large, ridged leaves. Is it... These look like large, ridged leaves. It has a pleasant scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. Ooh, that looks like that. Shimmerlung. Interesting. It burns brightly and noisily. Swah! Firecrackers! Get away, tiny child. Here we go. Hooray! There. We're so good. That's kind of a cool shop, you know, where you're like helping people. You're not just solving mysteries or dealing with witchcraft and potions. You're like, you know, also helping people like with memory problems and to scare kids, eye strain, you know, all the important stuff. Irving Harris. Sorry if I'm shouting. I'm a little hard of hearing. No worry, Irving. I can't even hear you. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. Hey, I have something for memory loss too. I remember it's bright red though. Okay, so it's something bright red. Help me hear better. Let's look through our book of tricks. Visions and prophecies, no. Eats light, no. Warming effect, no. Red flower, afflictions of mind, no. We found a common trust, that's eye strain. Great strength for short periods. Oh, a sure and painful way to die. Oh dear. Just a form of dental hygiene. Oh. Plant, pleasant looking plant, touching the leaves result in painful sores. Oh yeah. Pass unnoticed. Cause said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. Whew, that's pretty cool. Could not be ingested. Highly poisonous. Ugh. Resulting in insanity and then death. Ugh. Yeah, we don't need that for you. Insect repellent. Ooh. Man, is that all we've got? That's it. That's it. Oh no, yeah, that's it. That's the last page. Oh no. I didn't see anything that, unless it's something we've already looked at. I didn't look at the ones, we'd already discovered. St. John's Poppy, is that? Oh, yeah. For hearing. Yeah, we did do this one already. Because the lady, remember she had the people upstairs that she wanted to hear what they were doing? Oh, there we go. Use plan. All right. Helped him out. Okay. Well, you know, should we try out... get back here. It's for a Great Gable. Let's see. Let's see if we have a plant we can use. Great Gable. I hope you can hear the music okay. It's kind of just relaxing and also spooky. I tried to turn it down a little bit because when I first got into the game it was like assaulting my ears. But, ooh, Great Gable, there we go. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain. Unless we have Brimlock. Okay, this is what we were thinking it might be, so let's try it. It was that. I shouldn't have been so hesitant. Okay, I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am presently rewarded. Sunset Mounttrap. Collect. New plant acquired. Oh, and this one. Alrighty then. Oh, and these feeders going off. Ooh, we can push this. Because remember this, I was just looking at this and thinking about it. Okay, we're gonna need that letter later. We're gonna need that letter. We're gonna need that later. Later. I know, my candle's out. Alright, well, we could also, I suppose, look at some of these and see if we have anything that matches. A light blue flowers. No, we don't have that. Bishop's parasol. The milky fluid, eh? Where are my... Oh, here. Warts, no. Oh, it smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills on the steep a milky fluid. I wonder if that's that. There's a red flower that provides a shielding effect. Oh, long thin stems grow among tall leaves. Farmers wear a spongy mushroom. grants great strength. This is hard. I don't know. A vicious... No, a viscous liquid. We see oozing. This is hard. The poison is so potent. I don't know. I was thinking there might be some easy stuff to look at, but it doesn't seem like it. Okay, 5. Alright, end the day. Let's get a new mission. Oh no, the card is torn. Time passed, a year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, when she brooded over, when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Oh no. She finds a sketchy book. She's like, we should never use it. She hid it away, but she still thought about it. Okay. Ooh, it's rainy again. A rainy day. Little kitty, we will give you all the pets. Okay. That's an original song. Okay, so do we think this could... Is that... Oh, it does match. Okay, cool. Alright, so it's right here? The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds. A reset. Nice. And we got 2 more plants. Oh, look at them. Oh, I wonder if this is that one that we were thinking of, the giant blue puffballs? Remember? What was that one? That was this, wasn't it? Oh. When burned, yeah. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool. Look at this. Soft, pale blue flowers. I bet that's it. Alright, let's mark it. Can I mark you? With a purple one, right? Because we think that's what it is, but we're not sure. Okay. Let's put that over here. Okay. And this can, yeah. Alright, put these labels back. Close this up. Customer, Reuben Ward. Oh, this is the detective policeman? The fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sister had still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. You hear that? I'm rushed off my feet this week. Oh dear. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down. Ooh. Yeah, my stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Sheesh, yeah, I bet. Fennett. Okay. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Okay. Let's see. Small red berries. No. Okay, long, soft leaves. I called it a plant, not necessarily a flower, right? Red fruit, long, flat leaves. Is it long, soft leaves? A rather unpleasant scent. No, probably not that. What about this? The dark blue petals. Oh, my fingers ache from handling this plant. Probably not that one. Cream-colored flowers, they smell wonderful. I didn't say anything about the leaves. Sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. Ooh. Oh, wait. Pale yellow flowers. The leaves are quite soft. Okay. The tough root of this plant is said to use, okay, as long, soft leaves. Well, it could be this one. What do you think? Good. Okay. Which fig? Find it. Huzzah. We're getting so good at this. Ooh, another letter. David Schaefer. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Who was she? I don't know. I don't remember. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona Green. Okay, so let's look. She saw a plant. Grisdale Forest. Okay, Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. Rustland, northeast. Okay. Ooh, from the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nothing may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow glow. Oh. Well, who's this Arda? Because I thought she was dead. Maybe there's a new one. A meanie one. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Oh yeah, though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Okay, is it this? Single pink flower that smells pleasant. Who else? This has turquoise flowers, sharp thorns. I mean, it made mention of the sharp thorns. And that one, it talked about its smell, so maybe it's this? Oh, good. Good, good, good. Man. Okay, put that away. With the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Nice. Oh, look at that. How fun. Alright. Put this away. Archive this. Okay. We're just... Is that a coffee stain? Oh. Or tea. This seems like it takes place somewhere in, like, the UK or something. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. Oh no. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. Oh dear. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. Can you guys hear that? I think Indy's having a bad dream. He's like growling. Oh. Oh. No, he woke up now. Poor baby. Poor baby. Okay, sorry. The woman in the jade mask appears. Yeah, she screams at me. The creepy presence. Okay, I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand. A mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Alright, it seems like we're going to have another choice. So we can either... I bet we can either give her something to enhance her visions. Yeah, strengthening the clarity of visions. Or give her something that will, like, shield her from them, maybe? Candlewood... protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Okay, which do you think we should do? I don't know. I mean, she might learn something that would be helpful because, I mean, now we have 2 dead people. And we have a creepy thing on the loose. We got witches in the woods. People in masks. I mean, yeah. But she's afraid. Maybe we could also give her something for to help her not be so afraid. But, alright. This is the one. This is the one that we thought. Alright, well, let's go for this. Let's see if we can help her out. We were right. Okay. Inhaling the scent of flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Yes, we should give her that next. Okay. Can I change the color of the label on this? There we go. Okay, because now I know for sure that's what it is. Alright, labels back. Close this. Cha-ching! Margaret Elspeth. We haven't met her before. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. Ah, mustn't we? It's a wonderful breath of a life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. Yeah. You must come to Caesar? We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. Oh, thank you. You are cordially invited to something castle. Lord and Lady Elspeth. Oh, cool. All right. Well, why not? I know you just invited me. We're gonna go anyway. The castle. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Nice. Fever kiss. Whew. Leaves are pale in color. Oh, is that these? Oh, ooh, and this other plant. Oh my. Is this fever kiss? Small yellow berries. But what about the leaves? Okay, and this. Okay, all right. My new plants are trying to get with my old plants, and we can't have that. Everybody stay in your areas. Okay, I can archive that. All right, next. Frances Aberton. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Yellow flowers and coarse leaves. Is that Gandhi root? Oops, that's the wrong one. Aid with digestive troubles. Yeah. Rough leaves. Yes, yes. Oh, awesome. Okay, good. Well, that was good, because that was the only, like, plant with yellow flowers, really, that we have. So, I'm glad it was this. Hooray! We already identified Gandhi root. Gandhi root. Yes, yeah, we already identified it. Okay, next friend. Selena Scott. They're saying Black Comb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. That's funny. Either way, there's something evil in them hills. Or evil in them hills. I'm not taking any chances. Are there southern people now? Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I've come looking for Stinking Mount Cap. Is she talking about the person that was found in the circle? Like that stone circle? Or is there another murder? My goodness. Okay, Stinking Mount Cap. Well, I don't see anything that says Stinking Mount Cap, so this must be one of those that's like, oh, it's also called this. Alright, Except it doesn't sound like an official name. Okay, alright. Oh, Sunset Mount Cap. Oh, this says Stinking Mount Cap, and this is Sunset Mount Cap. Okay. There we go. Well, that's helpful. Okay, the Sunset Mount Cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called Stinking Mount Cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Okay, so we need our mushrooms. Do we have any additional mushrooms? No. Okay. All the other plants, we need to make more room. Go over here. Everybody else over here. Okay, got our mushroom area. Alright, I feel like there were a couple that had, like, that were stinky. It smells rotten. Okay. Mushroom with red warts growing on it. Okay. It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Okay. And I feel like that picture kind of matches a little better than this one, right? Because this one is stinky and this one is also not smelling good. Let's see, this one, it seems to give a small amount of light. This white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. Yuck. Okay, so this is oozy. Okay, so of these two that smelled, I think this one is probably our best bet. Yes! All right. Nice, nice, nice. And we got another page. Okay. And today, this is going great. We are amazing shopkeepers and horticulturists and mystery fixers, solvers. Okay, she lives alone in the castle. Oh. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl grew inward as her father turned to drink. Oh, we're still on this same story. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize it was such a young girl that found the book. Ah, okay. Oh my. Tuesday. Okay. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the everheart grows. That's not super clear about where we need to go. Is it? Because in the castle... lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey? Where's an abbey? Do you see? Oh, Calder Abbey? Okay, she lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the everheart grows. Aha! A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. Oh, your pretty flowers. Oh, Indy's got to get all adjusted in his cat tree. Yes, my sleepy baby. Okay, put these away. Ding! Faye Swift. Is your sister Taylor? What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere, and that creature that stands over her shoulder. I almost feel like I can sense its desires. Oh, she's upset that we didn't block it. It is afraid of the sisterhood. That much is clear. It will lay waste to them. Oh, no. Oh, so they aren't part of the sisterhood. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduina's protection. I do not know if I am awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. Oh, dear. Dear, dear, dear. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it's important for us to know these things. Yeah, so we thought, I assumed it would have been one of the sisterhood that murdered the leader, but it seems like, and then maybe, like, the sisterhood called up the crazy monster thingy, but it seems like there's two separate things going on. Okay, worry less. Inhaling the smell of the flowers said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Okay. So it's a flower. And all I see are the leaves, though. Smells like sweet rhubarb. Maybe this? They smell wonderful. Smell ... Wonderful. Okay, maybe it's this? Alright, let's see. That's just... Oh, yeah. That one keeps saying it's just small red berries. Okay, those leaves don't look the same. This has a sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. Those leaves don't quite look the same, though, do they? Fruit long, flat leaves. Those leaves look the same, but they didn't say anything about the smell. Berries. Okay. Thin stems. No. Okay, well... Oh, yeah. We already saw that one. Did we see this one? Orange fruits have no noticeable odor. Okay, well, I think this might be it. Let's try it. Oh, good. Good. I'm so thankful that when you use that microscope, it like tells you a little bit about like, hey, pay attention to this aspect of the plant. Hop heart. Okay. Wow, look at this. Look. Look, look, look. Look how many plants we have. We now have 20 identified. That's awesome. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have more identified than unidentified now. That's great. Okay. Close that up. Bing! Oh, it's cute. Simone, our library friend. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you. But he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Oh, thank you. Good. My memory's awful. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? Yes. Yes, we did. Common Trouse. Hooray! Okay. Okay. So let's put this away, and we're going to change the color of that to yellow, because for sure now we know that's what it is. Okay. And then let's look in here. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg. Sedberg. Oh, headed west. Okay, so possibly near to the source of the River Winster. Winster. Source of the River Winster? Where's the River Winster? Oh, Winster. Oh, so it's really west. West of Sedberg. Source of the River Winster. So, like, the source here? Or, like, here? Well, eh? Nothing here. Oh, I picked wrong. Okay. So it wasn't that. That's okay. So if we need more will to explore, well, we could always talk to somebody else, or we could water our plants. And that will give us the will to explore. You look at that meter going up. Hooray! Water, water, water. Watering our plants. There's a spider in our window. No, no, no. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're almost there. Yeah, we're almost there. We may as well finish it off. There we go. Alright. Will to explore. Here we go. So, I was wrong about this. It's that. The hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there's no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down 2, left 3. No, right 3. Right 3. I'm not much with the directions. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. The camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I am greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes, yes, ho, 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 ho. The man says, you must take this. Take it, take it. At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope directly on top. Ho, ho, it's no use to me anymore. Ho, ho, no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red. Ho, ho, a boy, a bony, Abony. I don't know. I'm sure that he's quite mad. Item and letter. Hooray! Ooh. Okay, so we did that. Archive. So what's this? This looks cool. It is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Huh. So maybe he wasn't crazy, or maybe he's just like giving this to us from somebody who made this. Huh. Red ebony. I don't feel like I'm saying that correctly, but well, I don't think we have a page on it, do we? Unless that's a fancy name for something, although I don't feel like that is. Okay. Huh. Alright, so we must need this for later? Is it a clue? Oh, it's a letter. Is this a clue? No, it's an item. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Conrad Stanley. I am not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Cavalia, like a Dreyer huntsman with their Dranthium-covered tombs. Oh, well, that's super sad. A rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Cavalia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Huh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Those are 5. How many? Oh, that's way more. That's way more. Not this. No, those are 5. 6. And it's 5 little... Oh. Some of them have that. Okay, that... The purples... The flowers are soft purple with a sweet scent. Maybe this one? Probably? Could be? Okay. Oh, good. Alright. I'm bright. Alright. Off you go with your friends over here. Man, we're gonna have to move the mushrooms out of the way pretty soon. Okay. Let's move the mushrooms. I remember at the first time I was playing this game a while ago, I tried to keep everything in alphabetical order. So then I went through and like did all these, but oh my gosh, just every time you found a new plant, then you'd have to reorganize and move everything over, and it was too much. So I'm not going to do that. Oh yeah. This one, Red Avenue. Yeah, we don't have that yet. Okay, here we go. Oh, the lady in the jade mask. Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. She's the baddie. Unknown. She's the big baddie. My head feels like it is being torn in two lately. Yeah, maybe from all that monster raising. I'm looking for some hop heart. Let's give her something bad. No, we can't. I don't think we can, actually. Because it doesn't give us a choice. But where's that constable when you need him? Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. I don't think we found any hop heart yet, right? I don't think so. Blue flowers? Is this blue or purple? Blue flowers, stiff leaves. I feel like we just totally found it. Maybe like this. Rather unpleasant scent, huh? Blue, dark blue. Petals are soft and feathery. Yeah, I think we guessed it on the first try. Yeah, hop heart. Nice. Okay. Well, she is not a good person. I don't feel like we should have helped her. I feel like we should have had her arrested, but that wasn't an option. Verona Green. Ah, yes. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinside Stones Circle. Oh, yeah, because she's a witch. She's not part of, like, the other witches, I don't think. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Give it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity has got the better of me. Huh. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they've found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. Ugh. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. Okay. So everybody's pretty stumped at what's going on. Did they say... Oh yeah, the stone circle, that's where they found the other body. Does it say if that's... No. Okay. Witch fig. Witch fig. Okay, a plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever's kiss plant, which it is often confused with. Okay. What does the fever kiss plant leaves look like? The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. So I bet this is fever kiss? Right? Small red berries, leaves are pale in color. Okay, let's assume this is fever kiss. Ah, I knew. Fever kiss. Okay, let's assume that's that. And then what looks like that? This looks like it, right? Witch fig. Small yellow berries. And the leaves look similar, right? Alright. Well, watch out for butterflies. Yay, we guessed right. Awesome. Jacob's worth. Jacob's worth. Okay. Alright, we are being so helpful. We're helping all the people. Isidore Burbridge. Oh, this is the mean guy, right? I never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. You're one of my best customers. You've been here 3 times. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that darn cat still here. Listen, I prefer the cat to you. I need some bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. Bishop's parasol, you say. A mushroom. Where's our mushroom section? Oh, here it is. I feel like this is also a mushroom. A mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills on the underside seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. Okay, so... Anybody got a flashlight? Okay, there's white liquid oozing from it. Okay. Plant with red warts. Okay. Smells rotten. Okay. Small amount of light. It gives off light. That's... Here. What happens if we put them together? Is it taking your light? No. Okay. How about this one? Okay. I feel like it's gotta be this. The only other one that was seeping that liquid was the mount cap, right? Oh, that's where it was like smelled bad. Okay. It smelled like liquid. This is actually oozing it. Alright, I bet this is it. We were right. Okay. Bishop's parasol. Ooh. Royal Gentia. We got another page. We identified another plant. Look at all this. We're doing amazing. And we finished the day. End day. Alright. What's this one about? Not long after, the girl left home. Oh yeah, because her mother died, right? Yeah. Her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Aww. Crystal Lake with blind eyes. Okay, so that was another... This is another clue to another plant. Wednesday. Oh, it's raining again. Alright. Well, we've made it 6 days. And we're about an hour and a half in. I don't know. Should we go for another day, or should we call it? Maybe one more day. One more day, and then we'll be done. For now. And we'll see if you guys enjoy this. If you want me to keep playing, I certainly can, or we can play something else for Mystery Monday next week. Up to you. The The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. Okay, is that a place? Coniston? Oh, Coniston. Okay. Looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Eh? Yes! Okay. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Awesome. Oh, they're so pretty. Pretty blue and purple flowers. Awesome. Okay, let's open up our shop. Eleanor Bramer. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. Oh, thank you. Please tell me. I have drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Hooray! Okay. Let's open up our map. Let's check it out. The salt marshes, she said, right? Is this that? Kind of? Maybe? It kind of looks like this, right? I don't feel like there's somewhere else it could... Alright, let's assume it's that. Okay, then what's this? What's that? Is that this line here? I don't feel like this is to scale. But, that's that. Is it this, maybe? Oh, whew, I think we got it. Okay, the air is thick with flying, biting insects, an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I'm overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to help to keep them at bay. Oh, blue winter. Okay. A winter boar. Do we have that? Maybe. Also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers, winter boar is a hardy plant often found growing in extreme cold environments. The rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. Okay, so we need a blue plant. Winter boar. Do we have that? I don't think so. Right? I don't think we found it yet. We don't have a check mark. Cool blue-gray flowers. Did we find something like that? These blue-gray? The dark blue petals are soft and feathery. My fingers ache. No, I don't think it's that. Oh, I bet it's this. Gray-blue flowers with an orange center. Yes, I bet it's this. Yes, we were right. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that it's hard to see. At length, I come across what I came for and hurry away. Good, yes. Branthium. Is that? Okay, collect. There. Alright. Ooh. A spiky plant. Okay, let's put this over here. Okay, close this. Archive that. Put away our map. We'll just clean up our area real quick. Next. Bethany Coleman. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Arda was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. Yeah, no kidding. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. Oh, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing, a runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacob's Worth plant is said to help locate people. Oh. Is she guilty? Is that why she ran? Jacob's Worth. Oh, yeah. Jacob's Worth. Here we go. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacob's Worth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said that they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been used successfully to find many a lost wanderer out on the fells. Unusual flowers. Kind of leafy. Maybe this? Seems to have a mind of their own. I bet it's this. I bet it's that. Alright. Totally. Collect. Solomon's Scepter. Oh. Okay. Let's move this friend over here. Okay. Ding. Peggy Morris. I read about a wonderful sounding ornamental plant, but my book didn't say what it was called or where to find it. It has curled leaves and a dark blue flower. We read something, right? I feel like it's one we've come across. Curled leaves. So we have two with curled leaves, this one and this one. And a dark blue flower, so this one, Lady of Summer. Let's just read about it, because I remember one of them said it's a really pretty ornamental plant. Yep, make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Yes, Lady of Summer. Here you go. You're welcome, Peggy. We already identified that plant. Okay, next person. Ennis Aylford. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Ew, join us. Praise the Dendru. No thank you. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. That sounds like a cult. 100%. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendru. Ooh, no thank you. I don't even know what a Dendru is. Verona Green. Oh, this is the witch. I've returned from Swinside. Oh, yeah. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the stone circle. And the poor victim. Well, the less said about him, the better. Oh, so that must have been that other victim that they were talking about, the man or boy who went missing. Reuben had it right, though. Grizzly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of the gilded dendra. Oh, no. Okay, so that is. We have two bodies, two murders. One of them was the head of the witches. This other one is a male in a stone circle. And looks like a grisly, maybe ritual-y kind of thing. Ruh-roh. Okay, gilded dendra. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dendra's miasma, a sure and painful way to die. Oh, yeah. So this is that same thing that happened to the Arda, right? The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. What was that plant that I was touching where it said that my fingers ache? Is it this one? My fingers ache from handling this plant. Yeah. I bet it's this. This looks like it, right? Those leaves kind of look similar. It's so hard to tell. The drawings and stuff, like, they're not quite right sometimes. So, okay, is there a different one with similar leaves? Okay, no. The smell is alluring, no. Herbal flowers, no. Okay, I think this is our best bet. Let's go with that. Yep, we were right. Okay, gilded dendra. Let's move you over with the other identified plantises. Okay, and wood. Oh, this is another new one. My aunt died 2 weeks ago and I inherited her house. I have been sifting through her possessions and last night I found something unusual. Uh-oh. In a forgotten corner of the attic I found a coffin. Oh, please tell me it was empty. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. Yeah, if you find a creepy coffin that's like bound with vines, don't open it. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Oh, no. Yeah, I know more about stuff that you shouldn't be messing with. Don't go opening weird coffins. No. Royal Gentia? Sometimes called Everhart, the pink flowers of the Royal Gentia are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. I bet it's this. One of the few known ways to release the bind of swift snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of the Royal Gentia. Pink flowers. Ah, so descriptive. Well, this, I'm like 100% sure this is going to be that. There we go. That time, the drawing and the description came in real handy. Oh, we found another page. Okay. And drop you here. Let's end our day. We are not going to make an offering to the whatever thing that weird cult told us about. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. Oh no. Day 7. Okay. Well, from the looks of that timeline it showed, we're almost halfway through, not quite, maybe a third of the way through. No, maybe more than that. Anyways, I will leave this episode here though. We've been streaming for about an hour and 45 minutes and we've made a ton of great progress, and I think you guys get the gist of the game. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more of it, or next time, if not so much, I'll try something else. We'll do something else for Mystery Monday. But I had a ton of fun. I think this was a super relaxing, fun, mysterious kind of game. I hope you enjoyed it too. There's a lot more to see that we could do in the future. But yeah, I will be back on Wednesday streaming Stardew Valley, probably with Connor, and then Friday streaming Raft, and then on the weekend I'll be streaming Mass Effect. So if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it and just love it if you would follow or like and subscribe. You can find me on Twitch and YouTube at Play It Meow. I also have an Instagram where I'll be posting the kind of content and questions like this, like what do you want to see? Do you want to see another episode of this or not? And you can I will also be letting people know when I'm streaming and when I'm uploading videos to YouTube. So you can check me out on all those platforms, and I will see you next time. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!